Hello, and welcome to my extensive Resident Evil Revelations guide. This will cover the first game of this series. I have put over 4,000 hours into this game, and it is honestly one of my favorite and most played games of all time. This is why I'm making this guide. In the description you will find all the links I reference to in these videos. This guide is also in a written version, which will also be in the description of this video. Some disclaimers you have to know before starting this guide. This guide will have either beginner sections and more advanced sections. Originally, I only played on the Nintendo Switch, but 3 years ago I made the change to PlayStation. Since I started playing on there, on the PlayStation, I uploaded my videos on this YouTube channel consistently, so feel free to watch and observe my other videos. In the playlist section you can find different kinds of videos that I try to organize to the best of my abilities. If you play on the PlayStation 5, feel free to message me on my PSN Chesley1K or join the Discord server if you are on the Nintendo Switch. The Xbox version is presumably the same as the PlayStation version, although I don't play on Xbox, so I wouldn't know. The Nintendo Switch has very slight differences, but almost everything of it is the same. This will cover the latest versions of this game, which is the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 and the Switch. Some of it is also relevant to the 3DS and the older versions, including Steam, but they don't have the Ghost Ship Chaos. This is the first time I am editing and making a video like this, so don't expect a high quality edit video, but I will do my best. But otherwise, I am very confident about the information in this guide. I am very experienced with this game and I have a big passion for it. This guide is made out of passion. This guide will mostly cover most there is to know about raid mode, starting from the early beginnings of level 1 to high-end speedrunning, trinities, getting bonuses, tips and tricks, and more. I will try to make it as clear as possible and easy to follow. I tend to get overexcited and put too much focus on details and things I like because I tend to be efficient and a speedrunner. So this guide may lean towards efficient setups, but I'll try not to overdo it. In certain sections of this guide, I heavily rely on my personal experience and preferred playstyle. You may not agree with me, and that is totally okay. And something important to keep in mind, there may be other methods than what I am writing down in this guide, but these are just my observations and mindset from over 4,000 hours of gameplay. It is your decision if you want to follow my tips or not. As I mentioned shortly in the disclaimers, this game has a lot of versions. It originally came out on a Nintendo 3DS, then it came out on the PlayStation 3 generation and Steam version. I will not cover the 3DS version. That is an entirely different kind of beast. This guide will focus on the latest versions, so the Xbox One, PlayStation 4 or the Switch. If you have an older version of this guide that is not the Nintendo 3DS, you can use especially the early part of this guide, but just remember, Ghost Ship Chaos is exclusive to this newer version. There are minor differences between the PlayStation 4 and Switch versions because the Switch released a few months after. I personally do not play on the Xbox, so I can only assume the Xbox and PlayStation versions are identical, but I can't say for sure. If you have multiple systems, I definitely recommend buying it on the PlayStation 4 because the community is just way larger. I heard on the Xbox that it's pretty much dead, And on the Switch there are still players playing, but you don't have voice chat or, you know, regular chat. So PlayStation is definitely the way to go in my opinion. So who is this guide for? This guide tries to be aimed towards everyone that wants to play raid mode. Let it be weapon collectors, speedrunners, people who just want to hang out with friends, players who want to get better at the game. I will explain my reasoning in depth for doing certain things. Just keep in mind, if you just want the trophies and you're a trophy hunter, most of this information won't really be relevant to you, since you'll be moving on after getting the trophy anyway. This guide got bigger than I expected in the beginning. This is why this guide is split into 3 parts. Part 1 will mainly handle the beginnings of the game, how to get through Chasm, Trench and Abyss, and the mechanics around customizing your weapons, including how to get Gluttony 5. After that, this guide cuts off. Because this is a lot of information, a lot of the guide will be explanations. This includes a 50-minute run of the full Ghost Ship and some others. So about half of it is based on footage. Part 2 will focus in depth on what to do after receiving Gluttony 5. How to customize your weapons, what do you want to go for, and how do you farm Ghost Ship Chaos, you know, on a relaxed and casual level. This is where most people will be satisfied after watching this part. Part 3 will focus on speedrunning. This includes, but is not limited to, getting weapon cases as fast as you can, being as fast as you can, and becoming a pro at the game. This is personally where my interests lie. I am a very high level speedrunner, so this one will be for a specific kind of player, but I hope with this guide that some people will try it out and maybe stick around. Now, what exactly is raid mode? Raid mode is the online multiplayer mode that can be played either solo or with another player. You fight your way through a selection of maps from the single player campaign. You do not need to complete the campaign to play raid mode. Most people spend most of their time in the game here. This can be from hundreds to thousands of hours. For example, I've played over 4,000 hours. That just shows it as a lot of replayability. The raid mode consists of 3 difficulties: Chasm, Trench and Abyss. There are 20 levels per difficulty level. Each level can be played in the 3 difficulties I just mentioned. Each difficulty level will come with more and harder enemies. There are also 2 bonus stages, the Ghost Ship and the Ghost Ship Chaos. Chaos is exclusive to the latest generation. Just know that a lot of this guide will focus on that. In these bonus stages, you can go through the whole ship, and this is where a lot of people spend most of their time. This is where the end game is. You gain 4 bonuses each stage. As you can see on the screen, there is a picture that explains this very well. Bonuses. So always try to play on the recommended level for bonuses, unless you want to flex a certain color. Each bonus threshold gives you a new color. So you start out with white, then you go to yellow, green, blue, red, purple and orange in that order. Once you go to the next color, you cannot go to the previous one. So think very hard about what color you want. If you want to flex at white color, which can give some pretty funny reactions because they underestimate you, play above the recommended level and only do the necessary bonuses. Even with a white color and no bonuses, you can still do endgame farming and speedrunning perfectly well. So think hard about what color you want, because once you go unlock the next one, you cannot change it again. For example, I personally say I'm purple because I like the purple name. There is even one dude who is white color and has over 3000 hours played, and he doesn't have a single bonus, only the ones he needs. But if you're going for bonuses and want an orange name, or you're looking for trophies, definitely play on the recommended level and try to get bonuses. While you go through Chasm, Trench and Abyss for the first time, I recommend just continuing if you get hit. Don't bother trying to get bonuses in each stage the first try. That is just asking for a lot of pain and headaches. Characters. Each character has their own specialty and bonuses. Some are better with a machine gun, others with a magnum. I will mention later what characters are best to use. You will unlock them as you go through the stages. The only thing I'm gonna say for now is try not to use Ooze Rachel. She has like minus 20% firing rate on every weapon, as you can see in this screenshot. Generally, Raymond and Lady Hunk are the best endgame characters to use. The reasoning behind this will be explained in depth later in this guide. Weapons. You will start out with a level 1 handgun, and each time you complete a stage, you will get new weapons and receive custom parts to make your weapon stronger. There are handguns, machine guns, shotguns, magnums, and rifles. In the endgame, you will mainly use a magnum, machine gun, and a shotgun. Again, later in this guide, I will go more in depth about why this is. There are 3 important things to know about weapons. The first one is blue box weapons, or as I prefer to call it, level 51 weapons. These weapons are always level 50 and are an exclusive drop from Ghost Ship Chaos, so they will not be dropped in the regular Ghost Ship. This is because Chaos only are in the latest generations, and because harder enemies, they had to get stronger weapons as well. These weapons can be recognized by having a darker blue background compared to the other weapons. They are always level 50 and they are much stronger than the regular level 50 weapons. They don't give the negative bonuses of a weapon change. For example, the lightweight weapon usually lowers the damage. This does not happen with the level 51 weapons. In this screenshot, you can see all the weapon tags and what they do. Now, the endgame grind usually consists of trying to get the legendary variants of each weapons. These are extremely rare and they have 35% more firepower, slightly better fire rate. But if they're not level 51, they have slower movement. They are the endgame grind. And yes, you can also find level 51 legendaries. People try to collect every weapon case. For example, on the PlayStation, I have all weapons except one. And some people go over 2000 hours to get all weapons. Just keep in mind that the grind for all legendary weapons is rough and it is really rare to get them. The store. In the store you can buy new weapons, custom parts, buy ammo, and upgrade your weapons and tag a weapon if they don't already have one. You regularly see expensive weapons that are worth over 100,000 money. Do not buy those. It's a waste of money. In the last section you can buy general upgrades as you progress. Don't forget about these. The tips I can give you right now is only upgrade max slot level 51 weapons. More about this later in the guide. Getting through the early game of raid mode. First time players are likely gonna explore on their own and try to get a feeling for the game. Feel free to do whatever you want to progress. I can only give my experience and advice, so you get to the fun part in my experience as fast as you can. But if you want to do things differently, go ahead. You want to go through Chasm and Trench as fast as you can, preferably with the experience boosters. People will spend hundreds and even thousands of hours in Ghost Ship Chaos. This is where the fun is for most people. This game is very brutal to new players and will reach a steep difficulty curve once you reach Abyss, especially if you don't know what you're doing. Now, I am not a pro at progressing through these stages myself. I'm more specialized in the endgame, but I'm definitely knowledgeable enough to give you advice on how to do it without having a hard time. If I were to make a new account, there are a few ways I recommend you go about it. These will mostly assume that you have multiplayer available. This guide will cover a little bit of solo progression, but will mainly focus on multiplayer, or that you are able to play with someone else, with a partner. This is because solo is an entirely different beast depending on what you want to achieve. Important and general tips you want to know before you start raid mode. 1. Put aiming speed on very fast in the settings. This may get weird to get used to if you played on default for a long time or the campaign, but in the end you will become a better player because of it. I really recommend putting it on very fast. Second, the tip is get a lightweight tagged weapon as soon as possible. It makes you run faster, and it is one of the most important metas in the game. Everyone uses one, or at least every player who knows what they're doing. A lot of people will just straight out leave the lobby if you don't use it. Put this weapon in the first weapon slot. This way you have it equipped automatically at the start of each game. When you go in and out of the store, weapons and custom parts change each time. So what I recommend you do is, after completing stage 1, just go in and out of the store until you find any lightweight weapon with a few slots. Do not buy at the store in the last section. Do not, and I repeat, do not buy the Magnum ammo bags. Don't do this until you are level 50 with pretty much a maxed out setup. Magnum bullets are very expensive to buy, and this will just save you a lot of money. And trust me, you will have more than enough ammo even without those Magnum ammo bags. The next tip I'm gonna give you is any search when you are looking for a player is broken and doesn't work properly. If you want to find other players and join their lobby, use custom search. If you want to find open lobbies for other players. This is especially important in Ghost Ship Chaos. If you're hosting a lobby, waiting for online players can be rough. It's an older game, ported to every console, so name your lobbies. If you want a Trinity bonus, make your lobby going for bonuses. Do you want to rush through the ship? Say wanted pros. This is so you can avoid confusion. When you go through Chasm, Trench and Abyss for the first time and you get hit in these certain stages, just continue and finish them off after you have better gear. This will save you a lot of headaches and time, especially in Abyss. Once you spend 10 million cash or coins or whatever you want to call it in the store, you get the custom part Full Burst. This is very strong. Use it on a rifle or a handgun. You may have a hard time at Abyss solo though, but for now that's the best way to go about it. Pro players are more inclined to join players who play as Raymond or Lady Hunk. because it usually shows that you have like an idea and know what they're doing in the game. This personally counts for me. Whenever I see a newer player as Raymond or Lady Hunk, I'm like, oh yeah, okay, they know about the endgame meta, so I'll join them earlier on. Again, this is my opinion, not everyone may agree with me on that. Magnum, rifles, machine gun, handgun, shotgun. This is the order of usefulness to get through these stages. Please, for the love of God, don't go kill everything with a one burst shotgun. Alright, with all these tips in mind, starting raid mode, going through Chasm. So play the first stage solo, it's not that hard to get hit. Then go in and out of the store and try to find a lightweight weapon. It really doesn't matter that much what weapon. Try to find a handgun or a machine gun. Use the experience boosters you get and the money boosters. They're pretty nice to have at the moment. Then buy a rifle, a machine gun or a handgun and replace them every few levels. But the lightweight weapon, very important, is for faster movement and less for killing stuff. So feel free to replace it at your own discretion. If you want to play multiplayer, make a lobby with going for bonuses. This way other players will know that you want all the bonuses. Change your level to the recommended level. If anyone joins you and doesn't want to change their level, for example, the recommended level is 5 and a level 35 player joins and doesn't lower their level, ask them to lower it to 5. If they don't, just throw them out of your lobby. I know it's rude, but it will save you a lot of time. Unless you don't want any bonuses, yeah, then play above the recommended level. Okay, you just beat Chasm stage 20. You notice that you just unlocked the Ghost Ship and the Ghost Ship Chaos. There are 2 routes I can recommend you going at this point. 1. You can either continue Trench and Abyss the same way as you did through Chasm. You will notice a big difficulty spike in Abyss this way and will be reliant on partners after a while. It's a brutal difficulty curve towards the end. Next section will go deeper into Abyss and the Ghost Ships. Part 2. You can go to normal Ghost Ship, the normal, not Chaos, and make a lobby going for bonuses and then wait for an experienced and good partner to join you. They will have to kill all the 437 enemies for you, and you cannot get hit a single time. I will go into that later on how, but it's pretty easy. If a new player joins you, ask them to leave. They cannot help you. This should take between 40 and 70 minutes depending on how good the partner is. This will reward you with Gluttony 5. This is very much expanded upon later in this guide. All enemies will be pretty much bothered. But just know this is an old game. Just watch Netflix while you wait. But a big warning with this route, this may take out the difficulty wall most of us first time players experience. It pretty much skips a lot of the game. So you decide if you want to take this option. It's definitely the easier out of the 2. Abyss and Ghost Ships. In the 3rd and highest difficulty mode, Abyss, you get a unique reward for each stage the Trinity. You will also get a unique reward or reward in the Ghost Ships. Trinity means complete all enemies, be the same level or lower as the recommended level, and don't take any damage. In this screenshot you can see a list of the Trinity rewards. Which are the good and juicy parts that you want to find? The first one is Burst Tree. This can be achieved by Trinity at stage 13 or 14. 14 is a pain in the ass, so do this by getting stage 13 is what I recommend. It lets you shoot 3 ammo instead of 1. It's very strong, especially if you combine this with a magnum and an autoloader. More on this later. But if you managed to get 2 full bursts, you get one by spending 10 million cash in the store and others is a random drop in Ghost Ship, you do not need this. So if you have 2 full bursts, you do not need burst 3. But then if you only have 1, you can get a burst 3. The second part is Cornucopia 3. This part will give you ammo every 30 seconds for your machine gun. You should put this on your machine gun. This way you slowly regain ammunition while you play the game. If you're unlucky, you have to Trinity the stage a few times because it has multiple rewards. This is an important quality of life upgrade for ammo regeneration to have in the Ghost Ships. The third one is a level adjuster. This is an item that basically makes weapons stronger when you use them on lower stages. For example, using a level 50 weapon in a stage that has a recommended level of 32. It will make the weapon better. I usually use this when I'm helping low level players. Do not use this in the Ghost Ships, it is useless there. Note, put this on the first slot of the magnum or rifle or whatever weapon you're using, or it will not work. This is a bug in the game. Put it on the upper first slot. Next custom part that is important is the grenade launcher. This item lets you shoot grenades while aiming with a gun. Put this on your machine gun as well, but don't bother with getting this until you have Gluttony 5, or if you're going through Abyss and you're with a pro, make sure he gives you a Trinity immediately because it's very good to have. When you reach stage 15 Abyss, you could always make a lobby going for bonuses and just wait until someone gives you the Trinity. It is worth it to wait. If players who can't help you join, ask them to leave or just throw them out of your lobby. They cannot help you. This is a must for efficient Ghost Ship farming and one of the most important quality of life updates in the game in my opinion. This will really enhance your gameplay in the Ghost Ships and other stages overall. You need this custom part. The next custom part is Gluttony 5. This is the most important custom part in the entire game. It is so strong and I will go very in depth about Gluttony 5 in this guide. Gluttony 5 makes you use ammunition from your other guns with the most ammo if your magnum ammo is depleted. So for example, you have 700 machine gun ammo and 0 magnum ammo. You will just keep using ammunition, stealing from the machine gun ammo while using your magnum, so you pretty much suddenly have 700 magnum ammunition to use, which is very strong. And then finally, the BSAA2, STARS 2 and FBC 2. They are exclusive drops from Ghost Ship Chaos only. You will get these at random when you do a Trinity in Chaos. A STARS 2 is an autoloader for any weapon and gives minus 60% recoil. This is pretty much used on the Magnum and the shotgun. The second part is a BSAA2. This adds extra ammunition to your inventory every 30 seconds, just like the Cornucopia 3 does, and it stacks. And the enemies will have a 40% drop rate, which means if you equip this on your machine gun and you kill something with your grenade launcher, there is a 40% chance that you will get some ammo back. And finally, in FBC2, this adds 1 hand grenade and 1 shock grenade to your inventory every 3 minutes or 180 seconds. This is very strong for certain runs in this game. The normal ghost ship. You made your way through Chasm and Trench. You struggled on a bit, but you got the job done. You are probably between level 40 and 48 at this point. You are getting destroyed by Ghost Ship and Ghost Ship Chaos. No matter what you try, you are totally stuck. Does this sound familiar to you? Then keep on watching this video, my friend, because I got you covered. You will be a pro in no time. Very important disclaimer. Normal Ghost Ship is only played for Gluttony 5. After receiving Gluttony 5, this stage is pretty much obsolete. Ghost Ship Chaos is better in every single way. You get better rewards and just only play Chaos. Only if you need a Gluttony 5, you play normal Ghost Ship. Gluttony 5. This is hands down the most important and powerful custom part in the game. It's stupidly and broken strong, and this is the basis of the endgame meta. There is a gluttony for each weapon, so I will explain them in general. As soon as the ammo of the weapon equipped with gluttony becomes 0, the other ammos remaining in the weapons will be consumed. It consumes not only the weapons brought in, but also the ammunition of weapons not brought in. So for example, if you don't bring a handgun, it will still use the handgun ammunition. They will be consumed in descending order of the number of remaining bullets. If they are the same, they will be consumed at the same time. The order is machine gun, handgun, shotgun, sniper rifle, and magnum. An example. I bring a magnum, shotgun, and machine gun with me. You have the gluttony equipped on the magnum. First, you use all the magnum ammo you have, and at this point, the gluttony will steal ammunition from your machine gun, since that has the highest ammunition count. When you reach the same amount of ammunition as a handgun, which is 280, it will start stealing half of the ammo from the machine gun and half from the handgun. Then once it reaches 140, which is the ammunition of a shotgun, it will steal from the 3 weapons, and this will keep going. So let me make this clear. Gluttony 5 gives you the ability to use over 1000 magnum ammos in one game without resetting. Combine this with ammo regeneration parts Concordia 3 and PSAA 2 and you basically have unlimited ammo. Put a full burst on your magnum and every burst is super strong. Put an autoloader on it and you can use every burst very quickly. Gluttony 5 is the key for endgame and it is the biggest game changer in the entire game. I cannot stress this enough how important and strong Gluttony 5 is. Getting Gluttony 5. How do you get it? That is probably the question you're asking yourself right now. The short answer is do a Trinity for the normal Eco ship. The long answer, obtaining this overpowered custom part is probably the hardest challenge for newcomers. But it is a million times easier if you can play with a partner online. And with the knowledge from this guide, it honestly isn't too hard to achieve this. You need to kill the full ship without getting hit, or in other words, your partner needs to kill the full ship. If you get hit during the run will be obsolete and you won't receive Gluttony 5. So, if you have a friend who can kill the whole ship for you, will be very useful, but a lot of people don't have this. Don't worry, I got you covered. I will go through two different routes. The first one is how do you get a solo gluttony, and second one, how do you get one if you can play online. Okay, the solo gluttony. Let's say you don't have online capabilities. You will be in for a hard time. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. If you have online, I highly, strongly recommend you do it online. Solo is very hard to do. I would even struggle with it with all my years and years of experience in the game. But people have done it. People have done it, trust me. So if you refuse to play online, or for whatever reason you cannot play online, you can get Gluttony 5 this way, but again, it's harder. Go through the End of Abyss like I mentioned earlier in my guides. The first time you reach stage 15, just try to beat it without trying to get a Trinity. You will try to get that later. Once you completed stage 20 Abyss, there are two grinds you have to do. The first grind is grinding Ghost Ship Chaos weapons. But right now you're asking yourself, but Jessley, I don't have Gluttony 5, how will I do this? You can grind Ghost Ship Chaos weapons solo without Gluttony 5 or any strong weapons. It will just be more tedious in my opinion. You will be doing 3 weapon case farming. These 3 weapons are very easy to get, but pretty annoying to grind. You can get these with weak weapons. I recommend checking out this video of Chris9984. It can also be found in the description of this video. Hello and welcome to my 3 weapon case showcase guide. So I'm going with the character Keith 3. Not sure how you unlock it, but he has melee weapon damage doubled, which is always nice. These are store-bought weapons, 1G36 lightweight, as long as it's a lightweight, with a weapon finder and experience boost. Then a PC356, which can be bought in the store with a lot of slots. I put a burst 3 on it, which you can get in stage 13. Long magazine for more capacity, and a damage boosters and some weapon finders. And here is a full burst, which you should get from spending 10 million in the store, and the damage for harder enemies. So there, you probably have different stuff. If you get good gear, of course, use them. So, like that. So the handgun can come in very useful here. And voila. Throw this grenade in this hole. This way the blob will not explode on your face. Just ignore all these enemies, they do not need to be killed. What I do here is just keep throwing these. It's something that is real slow. Fuck you. Lord, do I hate this. Ah, it takes so long. And there it is. You get the key, then you just move on. Yeah, we're just gonna avoid this. There. Then to avoid this, just throw it here. Ignore the fish. Just ignore. Just ignore. Oops. You can get a breather here if you're slow, but you can just keep swimming. You have enough air. Yeah. That's one. Oh, I don't have it. Swim all the way back. I never really did this, and I honestly still, as I said earlier in the guide, I really strongly don't recommend doing this. It's pain. But if you're a solo player, this is the way to go. Okay, now we go into Casino, which is the last room we pretty much have to kill. So... okay. Again, I never do this for obvious reasons. This is horrible. I hate this grind. Die. Die. Thank you. Okay. So we can ignore that fish. Then we go all the way up here. I'm not specialized in this because it doesn't really interest me, but I'm doing it for the guides. That's how nice I am. Ignore everything. Fuck you. Fuck you. Lord. Oh. So we collected 2 weapon cases. Now we're gonna collect a third one and then just quit the game. As you can see, it's a lot of walking. I honestly didn't do kitchen and casino that efficiently because I haven't really looked into it that much, so I really recommend watching the video of Chris9984 that I will link in the description. This one is just more a showcase that it's possible with store-bought weapons. Let me go up here. Then here is the last weapon case we're gonna get, which is 3, and then just retire. And now we will still get the 3 weapon cases we just collected. 12 minutes is horrible. You can do it much faster once you get used to it more. So a steady hand level 49. I'll just keep them, just to give an example here. An M3 easy grip and a BS handgun, BC handgun. So just to give an example, let's say I was solo and I got these drops. That's good upgrades. For example, this is level 45, but look, got level 48. Here, what else did I get? Let me look here. It's a steady hand machine gun. Okay, we need a lightweight. It's not usable. Here a shotgun. Also not usable for now, but that's the way it goes. So you just keep repeating and repeating that until you get good weapons. Good luck. Now, there are, in the description, you will also find 3-4 videos of other people doing this. But there are 3 weapons that I recommend you collect. This is how I would do it if I had to grind this out. So first of all, I would grind out a 5-slot level 51 PSG-1 rifle. Then I would put the tag Steady Hand on it. You upgrade the firing rate 5 times and make the capacity 18 so that it's divisible by 3. The rest of the upgrades, if you have the money for it, you put on firepower. Then you put the following custom parts on it. In a bit I will explain how to get the custom parts, because that is an entirely different grind. First is a Gluttony 4, an auto reloader 4, or an autoloader 4, or speed load if you really want to be edgy about it, a burst 3, an ammo magnet 8, or if you don't have that 5, and a bottomless pouch 8. The second weapon you want to grind is a 7-slot level 51 machine gun. You upgrade the firing rate 5 times. You could upgrade the capacity fully or the firepower fully. And of course you make the tag lightweight, because that will help you during this shit. You put the following custom parts on it: a cornucopia 3, a grenade launcher, an ammo drop rate 7, a bottomless pouch 6, an enemy radar, or a damage or long magazine part. But honestly, that's up to you what you do with it. And then the third one is a 6-slot M3 shotgun, or a Windham shotgun, or a 7-slot Hydra. This also works. Give it the tag Sonic Assist. 5 times firing rate on it. Make sure the capacity is around 20. So 18 is fine, 22 is fine. Just make sure it's around 20. That is very important for stunning Ghost Norman. And the rest on firepower. Put full burst, narrow 2, autoloader 2 on it. These 3 are your bread and butter. Be sure to have these. Then at days 5, a bottomless pouch 5 and a damage part. Good luck with this grind. The second grind you have to do is receiving custom parts. You will need to grind out the custom parts as mentioned above. Chaos is significantly harder, so for this I recommend playing normal Ghost Ship Chaos for this grind. This will be a hard, long and painful grind. I would never do this grind, and I honestly wouldn't even bother. In the description you will find a video that shows off this route. No way in hell I would even do this grind, honestly. You did grind 1 and 2. You got the setup I explained above, or one in the videos. The third grind will be the solo Trinity. I never attempted it without Gluttony 5. And honestly, I really don't ever do Trinities in normal Ghost Ship. So I just went looking on YouTube, and here in the description you will find 3 example videos of people who do a solo Trinity without using strong parts. Good luck, and I hope you will power through this. You can do it. I believe in you solo players, I really do. Okay, let's assume you have a partner to play with or can play online. I recommend doing the following. 1. Make a lobby with the lobby name Going for Bonuses. This name is the least confusing. Some people make the lobby Please Help, but I'm always unsure if they just want to go through the ghost ship as fast as possible or get a Gluttony 5. So always do going for bonuses. This is the most clear. The second one, this is what I personally recommend. Be Lady Hunk or Raymond as characters. Pro players are sometimes more inclined to join players who are these characters because it will show that they're not, newbie players who don't know about the endgame meta. Again, this is my opinion and may not be the opinion of other players. This could also be counterintuitive because you're probably using a rifle at this point. 3. Bring a lightweight weapon. This is especially important for the Trinity because there will be a trick, a glitch later explained, that cannot be pulled off without it. I cannot stress this enough. Bring a lightweight weapon. It does not matter what lightweight weapon, just bring one. I have left games countless of times because they did not have lightweights on them, and usually chat disabled or do not speak English, so it's very frustrating. It's just too big of a pain to handle to help players without lightweight, and almost all pro players will agree with me on this one. Wait for people to join. If other new players join who aren't even level 50 themselves, ask them to leave. I know it's rude, but getting Gluttony 5 is a priority and they cannot help you. If you are on PlayStation or Xbox, you can try to send them a message and explain it, but on the Switch, where I played for 2-3 years, that's not an option. It doesn't even have voice chat, so it's pretty annoying. The wait can be long. Sometimes someone will join after 5 minutes, and sometimes no one will join or only new players for 2 hours. Recommend make the lobby, open Netflix, play another game on another console while you wait. The PlayStation 4 has the biggest community. The Switch also has players at times, but the Xbox is very hard to get partners. And good luck on finding a lobby. When someone joins, I hope for you it's an orange or purple player or someone with a very high number next to their name. Start the game, listen to their in-game commands, stay a room behind and don't do anything. Do not take risks. Act like an idiot who doesn't know anything. Better safe than sorry. Don't go running on your own accord, because sometimes people just ignore my advice. We're 15 minutes into the run and we have to reset. I also did this as a newbie and my partner had to go through the ship 2 times to get my first Gluttony 5. Please try to listen to them. Depending on how good your partner is, this can take as low as 35-40 minutes, or if you're a bit unlucky, I guess to say lucky and unlucky, is over 70 minutes. There are a few tricks that are generally used in normal ghost ship trinities. The main one being the elevator glitch. I will explain this one in a bit. The observatory is the only place where you are in danger, where you can be hit, but the elevator glitch reduces that chance significantly. I will recommend you a certain route that your partner has to go so that you are the safest and the biggest chance that you are not hit. So if you can communicate with the partner, try to give them this route. I will just say the route real quick and later I will go in depth on how to do this route. So the route is kitchen, cargo lift, casino, observatory, pool, Promenade Part 1, the Lab Part 1, the UAV Room, Hallway, Lab Part 2, Side Deck. Don't forget to take the key in the safe on deck when you arrive. Promenade Part 2, Bridge, Upper Cabins, Lower Cabins, Deck. Once you arrive on deck while getting a Gluttony 5, a deck glitch is performed. Because usually you have to go on deck both at the same time and you're both vulnerable. But with the deck glitch, using lightweight weapons, it is 100% easy and safe to do. In the description will be a video of Chris9984 who explains this glitch very shortly, to the point, and is a very nice watch. Also later in this guide you will see me doing an example run where I perform this deck glitch.
Hello, I'm gonna give someone a Gluttony 5. This is my weapon setup, and I will probably, so this is my weapon setup. During the run I will give more explanation about this. Okay. This is like our 5th attempt. It's first time I joined him, he didn't have a lightweight, we had to reset. Second time, he got a lightweight, he crashed. Third time, my idiot ass chose Ship Chaos, we had to reset. Fourth time, he didn't understand the elevator glitch perfectly, so he got hit. So this is like the 5th time going over it. But it's still early, so it doesn't matter. So now he has experience with the elevator glitch, which again will be performed in a bit. Thank God. So I've already been talking into a mic for 50 minutes. Explaining this like 5 times over is getting annoying at this point. This is why I don't give many people without communication Gluttony 5. It's just a headache, man, I swear to God. But okay. Okay, so my weapon setup consists of a lightweight machine gun. You can use a G36 or an MP5 or a high roller or whatever you want to use. I have for grenade regeneration, because we use grenades in our run. I have FPC2 and then a shock grenade regeneration. Yeah, and a ammo drop rate 7, Cornucopia 3 and PSAA 2, and then finally a grenade launcher to finish it off. Then I'm using a Python Sonic Assist, not my Serpent, just to prove a point. You do not need one, because this weapon is pretty much, outside of the Serpent and Thunder Raptor, the best weapon there is. And finally I'm using a high roller short range. Technically the best stack is Sonic Assist. Oops, wrong. Technically the best stack is Sonic Assist high roller because of the taste power, but I don't like the feel of it. This way you have 2 PSAA2, 2 Cornucopia 3, which gives 34 ammunition every 30 seconds. So pretty much every second you get a ammo back, which is pretty nice. You can also go with a shotgun, but that means you would only have 17 ammo regeneration every 30 seconds. But the final boss, Ghost Norman, becomes much easier. Honestly, I recommend using 2 machine guns. It's not that hard to enrage the last Norman. As you can see earlier, I am the host of the lobby. I host the lobby. Whoever does the killing, make sure you are host. If for some reason you cannot talk to the other or communicate with the one who needs Gluttony 5 and you are a guest, that's fine. Just know that glitches and bugs are more prone to happen. So sometimes glitches happen where some enemies are not getting killed while they are dead, and you cannot get a Gluttony 5. It's very specific. I don't know why it happens. It's like sometimes it's just out of our control. But to minimize these glitches from happening, we're doing certain things to circumcise that. And one of those things is whoever does the killing is the host. Again, this is very specific stuff. Don't read too much into it. Yeah, this guy, okay. So, I'm not hit at this point. If I get hit, I just continue. But if this guy gets hit, yeah, then it's over. And what is he doing? Come on. So make sure he has a lightweight weapon. So, okay. Upstairs we are gonna perform what we call the elevator glitch. He knows how it works because he got hit earlier in a run that I just deleted. But he will be here chilling while I'll kill the rest outside. He just messaged me that he's scared that he's gonna get hit again, but oh well. So this is how we perform it. We both go out of the elevator. He is gonna run down and around the middle, but look, he's scared. Come on, go on. Bro, there, stand there. There, bro. Bro, he's gone. Bro, is he? Lord. Okay. He's an idiot. So, I don't... Lord, I don't know how he managed to open this door. I swear to you, usually that doesn't happen. But he got scared. So usually, you make your partner, whoever needs the Gluttony 5, wait in the middle, around here. Around here, yeah. I open the door. And once the enemies spawn, the other ones run back into the elevator. So please don't do it like me, but I think it gets the points across. He is in the elevator, cannot get hit. So yeah, again, if you can communicate with them properly, because I barely can communicate with the guy, you will have an easier time. But it worked. 26 dead, he is not hit, thank God. So for now, he cannot get hit anymore unless we failed that glitch. So this is probably the worst demonstration. I will probably do a little cut and perform the tech glitch with someone else real quick and then continue this run. So I'm just gonna let them wait here. just gonna kill the rest of the ship in a specific order, which is efficient yet safe for partner. So line up with this rail here, and that. So okay, yeah, line back up with this rail. There is one enemy. There it is. There it is. Then this is what I always do. And he's dead. Is he in? Please don't tell me he's in. Did he follow me? No. Oh, he didn't. Thank God. Oh, fucking idiot, bro. For fuck's sake, bro. Lord. Oh, he's giving me heart attacks here. Oh, man. Why am I doing this with a random for the guide? Oh, Lord. So please stay behind. Don't follow like this guy because this is like the 4th attempt already. Lord. Great example run. Great example run here, man. Lord. Oh, I hate normal ghost ships so much. So freaking much. Cannot even believe. So yeah, if he was, English speaking, I would probably, give him more explanation. Please stay behind, listen to my endgame commands. I may not be clear enough with the commands, but Jesus Christ, bro. Like, I don't blame him. I was the same way as him, but Jesus. So just stay behind. If your partner says, come here, you come here. Does he say wait, you wait. Because otherwise... Okay, make sure 124 enemies are dead. If it's 123 or 122, go backtrack because you forgot a few enemies. So... yeah, I'm gonna be very specific with this guy on commands because I can see him get lost and run the wrong way. Okay. So, he probably doesn't know the way, so I'm gonna wait here. Yeah, let's stun these guys. Yep, okay. God damn it, I forgot. So, God, usually they just stop here automatically and I forget it once, so let them wait here. Oh Lord. Yeah, okay. I've been playing this game for so long, it's all normal for me, but for a new player it isn't, so... I'm not trying to shame this guy, but not everyone does know everything about this game, so I know. So I'm almost done here, so he can come. The last one is there. Hold. Where the fuck is he? Oh, for fuck's sake, come on. Die. Oh boy. Then we go in here. 142 dead, by the way. Very important. Stun them. Then you get up here. Just gonna reload. Okay. In these two tunnels, do not go in at the same time. Sometimes do not go in the same tunnel because sometimes it just closes. So sometimes it closes and you're both stuck in the same tunnel. Yes, it happened before. Okay. So let him go to the door. No, he's gonna get hit. No, 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 no. Fucking hell, bro. He keeps giving me fucking heart attacks. Lord fucking Christ. He has to go. Go fucking in. Go in. Lord. Bro, oh my god. Oh. He checks all the boxes for a heart attack, man. I will probably be laughing my ass off watching this later, but right now it's not fun at all. Lord Christ in heaven. I have a shock grenade ready. A shock grenade, very important. For real. Yeah. Is there one more? There's one more. Like that? Okay. Let them stand here and let them wait there. I hope he gets the message. Each ring triggers new enemies, so I'm not taking any risks here. So there. There it is. Okay. 52 enemies dead. What I do is I let them come immediately. To kill everything here. And I'll let them wait in this room. And just let them wait here. They can shoot through doors. So So just kill whatever comes near you here. And then back. So a nice mechanic is doors stop aggression. So when I go through this door, no enemies. Oh, no. Let them stand here. Not there, because they will get hit by the archers. That happened before. So you gotta be careful or they get hit in the most dumb ways, trust me. I've seen it all before. So there is one more left. So now they can come. So I close the door in his face. Make sure you're not in this water, in this small part at the same time. I've heard from others that it can glitch out the enemy counter. So once I'm out of the water, he is safe to go in. So that's why I close the door on his face. Throw one here. Here you can get a lot of ammunition back with your grenades, but I'm maxed out, so see that this is a lot of ammunition back, guys. If I was like around 400, I would have gotten so much back. checking. Nope, we're good. Oops. Oops. Okay. Okay. So you should have 31 enemies killed, at least in Ghost of Chaos. So if you're in Chaos, make sure you have 31 enemies killed before you enter this room. And at Ghost Ships it can be 30 as well, I believe, so... Yeah, okay. My bad. So, once you have 30 enemies killed or 31. In Ghost Ship Chaos it must be 31. In normal Ghost Ship it can be 30 before you enter that room. So I was a little bit confused there. So at this point you have 276 enemies killed. Ooh, kill that one. Again, it's been months since I did a Gluttony 5 Trinity for someone, so I'm rusty as shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. I promise I'm better at Ghost Ship Chaos. I really am. Then we kill this guy here. Be sure to grab the decky. Pretty important. So, your partner, whoever gets Gluttony 5, just wait upstairs. Don't follow me. Don't follow your partner. You can just chill upstairs there. If you want the boosters. Where I can hear. Oh, there it is. Oh, for fuck's sake, fuck you. So, 2 more fatties. Yep. this. And he followed me, of course he did. So I'm just gonna put him back in place where he belongs. Attack. Yeah, he definitely doesn't know about the deck glitch. So I'm gonna let him wait there because I don't need him. He can just chill there. Bro, is he... Did this guy just follow me? Is he an idiot? Okay, I'm gonna message him. Is he really gonna come back here? Really, bro? Really? I'm gonna put him back in his place. So this guy doesn't take no for an answer apparently. So I'm gonna let him wait. Jesus hell, man. So that's why I didn't want him there. That fish would have killed his ass. Man, my dinner is ready. Fucking hell, bro. Like, if he didn't slow me down that much, I would have been done already. So try to kill these blobs with either your machine gun or grenades for some ammo regeneration back. Sometimes you will get ammo back and sometimes you don't, so... Whoa. Whoop. 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 So be sure to walk up to the safe, otherwise not every enemy will spawn. And so we walk here, kill that one. Just kill that one. So I was pretty unlucky with the ammo regeneration. Usually you get more, but in the lower cabins. So over here, I'm actually not too familiar with the spawns. A lot of blobs that they can instantly kill you spawn, so just chill here is what I recommend. Just chill here until you stop hearing the footsteps. I don't like this at all. I don't like this, okay? Man, I really don't like gluttony. Ugh. Or giving gluttonies at least. It's 10. Where the fuck is it? Where the fuck is it? Am I blind? Ah, there it is. Almost done, man. Almost done. Great stuff, great stuff. 26. Oh. So, nothing else spawning. Let's see. See, that was 42 ammunition back. Very nice. That was too scary for my liking. And then finally, the dog will die. And voila, I have 400 ammo left for the deck. And, you know, only 40 enemies left to kill, which is perfectly right for the deck. So honestly, this run didn't go as I expected. So yeah, if you can communicate with people, it will be a lot smoother. But I think it's an interesting watch later on for me for sure. Okay, now I have to explain the deck glitch. So again, I recommend watching the video of Chris9984 real quick. Much easier, but I'm gonna have to explain the deck glitch without words. So equip a lightweight weapon. So I'm just showing him what to do here. I'm just showing him what to do. And then he just runs up here. That is the safest. So now I'm gonna say go ahead and see if he gets the message. So he just has to keep running and spawn outside the deck. I'm too early. Is he in? Please let this guy be in. Please let him be in. Did it work? I can't look right now. I'm too busy. Is he in? Yes, he's fucking in. So now he's outside the deck. Thank God it worked, man. So the inner yellow line, right before he crosses that, I start moving. And there we go. That's it. Good luck. So he looks like he's in, but he's actually outside. So took a few attempts, but it fucking worked. Jesus Christ. So yeah, not gonna lie, this was one of the more frustrating rounds. a lot of runs go much smoother because, oh, Jesus Lord. Like, I could show you with a friend, but that would be kind of cheating, I guess. Die, just die. Oh, he's shooting. So I'm just spamming mate so it doesn't shoot. Mate means wait in Japanese, so the wait command. Don't fucking shoot, man. You're fucking me over here. Okay, almost done. The first Norman, you just go with the Magnum. Easy enough. Then you run after him. Bro, do not shoot Ghost Norman like this guy is. If you want to die and fail the run, do that, but do not do what this guy does. Fucking hell, he pisses me off. Oh, he's making it so hard for me. Jesus Christ, man. Do not do what this guy did. That was dangerous as fuck. He can teleport to you. The first Norman, I repeat, the first fucking Norman can teleport to you. Has him go to you and fuck you over. So don't do that shit. Lord. So, the second Norman, he can shoot, no problem. He can't teleport. So now, just use your machine gun until he goes purple and then switch to your Magnum. Oh. Come on. Ah. Yeah. I went a little too early, I guess. Oh, there it is. And then I just finish him off. So, again, do not shoot once a deck glitch is performed. Just don't. It's a pain. Just don't, man. Just don't. But again, okay, I showed it off. Oh, it's over. Lord Christ in heaven, bro. Lord Christ in heaven. This guy has no damage. 43 minutes. Oh well, what you gonna do? Oh. Sozan, man. You gave me a ride of a roller coaster, bro. So, let's say you don't have any good weapons yet. So this is pretty much junk. It's a handgun, cannot be used. Rifle, not gonna be used. PC, not gonna be used. In the endgame meta, not gonna be used either. Not gonna be used either. Narrow 2, you need it for your shotgun, would be nice. I'll just keep it. Just keep that one as well. Not really useful. Another narrow 2 for your shotgun, yay. Ammo magnets. Ammo magnets. Bottomless pouch. So yeah, this is how you give someone a gluttony. Hopefully it goes more smooth than my example round. Jesus Christ, man, what a round. So again, good luck, man.
This concludes part 1 of my guide. At this point you received a Gluttony 5. part 2 will go more in depth about what to do next, what weapons do you want to go for, how do I best customize my weapon, and so on. It will be pretty in depth and will show more footage than information dump. This part 1 was a lot of information. The next one and part 3, which will include speedrunning, will be more footage and more in the field practice, so to say. See you soon.